Remembrance for Road Traffic Victims 2021, hosted by Arrive Alive. My name is Jerome Skinner, and I feel honored to be your host for this, our 8th year. As the COVID-19 restrictions in Trinidad and Tobago are being relaxed, we thought we would err on the side of caution and host this event virtually, so that you can take part from the safety and comfort of your own homes. This year's theme is Act for Low Speeds, Act for Low Speed Streets. This is especially important in Trinidad and Tobago, where speed continues to be a major contributing factor in the majority of road traffic fatalities. Leading up to this event, we have shared testimonials from loved ones on social media. We hope that these stories will inspire you to change attitudes and behaviors on our nation's roads. We will also hear from some of our partners, sponsors, and stakeholders as we create safer roads for drivers, pedestrians, and all other road users. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you someone who has an unrelenting drive to prevent further carnage on our roads and to support the loved ones of those already lost. The president of Arrive Alive, Mrs. Sharon Inglefield.
The World Day of Remembrance for Road Traffic Victims is commemorated every year in Trinidad and Tobago on the third Sunday of November to remember our loved ones who have suffered injury or untimely death due to a collision on our roads. To the families, please accept our sincere condolences for your loss. This day is also when we collectively advocate for the rights of victims, our loved ones, who needlessly lost their lives. And we also remember the injured. With the very kind assistance of our sponsors and partners, like BHP, Arrive Alive will continue to support families monthly with counseling, groceries, and even electronic devices for your children. Our leaders must review the financial aid and social support provided to families.
Thank you, Sharon, for those thought-provoking words. We could not bring the message of World Day of Remembrance without the support of our sponsors. Our platinum sponsor, BHP. Now let's hear a few words from our silver sponsor, High Commissioner Bruce Lendon from the Australian High Commission.
G'day, I'm Bruce Lendon, Australia's High Commissioner to Trinidad and Tobago. It's my pleasure to be joining you to commemorate World Day of Remembrance for road traffic victims. With a vast landmass and road system, Australia recognises the importance of road safety and driver education. Australia knows all too well the devastating impact road traffic accidents, injuries and deaths have on families and communities. Over 1,000 deaths occur on Australian roads each year. The Australian High Commission commends Arrive Alive on its important work in raising awareness of the importance of road safety, conducting vital driver education, and advocating for the rights of road traffic victims and their families. Arrive Alive's efforts have helped to create safer drivers, safer roads, and safer vehicles here in Trinidad and Tobago. Keep up the good work. Thank you, and be safe on the roads.
Thank you, High Commissioner Lendon. Road safety is a community effort. I encourage you to visit our website, arrivealivett.com, to find out more about playing your part in making our roads safe for all. The World Day of Remembrance puts the spotlight on the reduction of traffic speeds. Their theme this year, Low Speeds, Low Speed Streets. The slogan, Remember, Support, Act, is how our families, sponsors, and stakeholders manifest their support of this project. Let's hear from our platinum sponsor, BHP. Mr. Sheldon Ryan, Corporate Affairs, will tell us why partnering with Arrive Alive aligns with their corporate values.
BHP Trinidad and Tobago is delighted to partner with Arrive Alive and once again be the major sponsor of the annual World Day of Remembrance for road traffic accident victims in Trinidad and Tobago. This partnership reflects BHP's strong commitment to road safety, which also includes the annual Road Safety Awards, defensive driving training, ticketable booklets, pedestrian awareness programs, and other road safety initiatives. Today, in a special way, remember our citizens of Trinidad and Tobago who have tragically lost their lives on our nation's roads. Condolences to the families and friends of those who have passed. Let's please observe a moment of silence for those we have lost. The theme for this year's World Day of Remembrance is Act for Low Speed Streets. This theme reminds us that speeding continues to be one of the major causes of road deaths globally. Please encourage your family members, friends, and colleagues to slow down. There is no need for speed. You will arrive at your destination. The relationship between speed and injury is critical for vulnerable road users such as pedestrians and cyclists. For example, pedestrians have been shown to have a 90% chance of survival when struck by a car traveling at 30 kilometers an hour or below, but less than 50% chance of surviving if the impact is at 45 kilometers per hour. And pedestrians have no chance of surviving at an impact of 80 kilometers per hour. So please, slow down. Over the years, BHP has worked closely with Arrive Alive, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, the Ministry of Works and Transport, and other key road safety stakeholders to reduce the number of fatal road accidents from a high of 262 in 2008 to a record low of 96 in 2020. This is the lowest number of road fatalities since 1957, and our hope remains that one day Trinidad and Tobago can achieve zero fatalities, zero injuries, and zero incidents on our nation's roads, and safety will become a part of each road user's habits. We believe that anything worth doing is worth doing safely. This year, as on the 27th of October, our road fatalities currently stand at 61. As we approach the Christmas season, we must all continue to be vigilant and work together to ensure that no further lives are lost. Every life matters. We recognize the tremendous work being done by our first responders and the persons who interact with road users each and every day. Thank you to the hard-working police officers, fire services, health and ambulance personnel, traffic wardens, licensing officers, members of the Ministry of Works and Transport team, and other road safety stakeholders who give up their time and talent to make our roads in TNT safer. A special word of thanks to the Arrive Alive team for coordinating the World Day of Remembrance activities each year and staging this annual remembrance ceremony. Every life is important and each person has a contribution to make. Let's help our citizens achieve their full potential by making our roadways as safe as possible and continue striving for zero harm. I thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Narayan, and thank you, BHP, for the support you continue to give to Arrive Alive. Now, let's hear from Senator the Honourable Rohan Sinanan, Minister of Works and Transport.
As Minister of Works and Transport, it is my honour once again to deliver this message and support Arrive Alive worthy endeavour for World Day of Remembrance for Road Traffic Victims 2021. On the third Sunday of every November, we gather to remember the millions of people who died or were critically injured in motor vehicle crashes. In so doing, we are able to acknowledge the suffering of victims, their families, and communities, and affirm that their precious memories of lost loved ones are valued and that we all share in their tragedy. A serious traffic accident has a sudden and traumatic impact on the victims and their family. The World Health Organization estimates that approximately 1.35 million people are killed by road traffic violence every year. Additionally, the World Health Organization also reports that road accident injuries are estimated to be the 8th leading cause of death globally for all age groups, and the leading cause of death for children and young people 5 to 29 years of age. 54% of those deaths are of pedestrians, cyclists, and motorcyclists, Furthermore, 13% of all road traffic deaths occur in low-income countries, which accounts for 15% of all motor vehicles. This year's theme, Act for Low Speed, Act for Low Speed Streets, speaks directly to each of us, as the action we take behind the wheels can impact road fatality statistics. In fact, there is a clear relationship between vehicle speed and the severity of accident outcome. According to a report published by the Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development and the European Conference of Ministers of Transport, they conclude that speed is a culprit in most road accidents worldwide. At the macro response to road safety, Trinidad and Tobago has adopted the safety system approach. This framework clarifies the need for accountability and mitigation of risk to be held not only by the road users, but also by those who plan, maintain, and operate all parts of the road network. In this regard, the government of Trinidad and Tobago has remained committed to targeting the problem of speed on our roads. It has done so through the implementation of several best practice approaches, including the adoption of speed guns and spot speed cameras. Last year, the Ministry of Works and Transport introduced the demerit point system. This program aimed to change drivers' habits directly by assigning points to those who commit specific violations, such as speeding. It also imposed drivers' re-education in order to create more safety-conscious people behind the wheel. While governments can design and implement novel policy systems and technologies to improve road safety, society still relies on the largest stakeholder of the road network, the driver, to care enough about that issue to do the right thing. I am advised by the Traffic Enforcement Center that 12,421 speeding violations were recorded between January 1st and October 31st of this year, with 5,000 individuals due for disqualification. Come on, Trinidad and Tobago drivers, we can do better than that. These statistics illustrate the reality of people who disregard safety and drive at any speed that suits them. They reflect callousness about human life. When it comes to driving and the problem of speeding, we all need to slow down because low speed makes it more likely for you to maintain control of the vehicle and anticipate oncoming hazards in good time. Slow down because lower speed means less damage. A collision with another vehicle, an object, or, God forbid, a person is less likely to cause harm when you are traveling at a slower speed. The majority of road traffic accidents are avoidable. If we are all committed to not using our cell phones at the wheel, wearing our seat belts, and adhering to the underlining message of this year's observances to slow down today, let us all reflect upon our responsibility as drivers and remember the sons, daughters, mothers, fathers, and friends we lost due to road traffic accidents. Today, I ask you to ponder on the sadness of the many lives cut short and fully understand your responsibility as a driver in keeping our roads safe. I also ask that you pay tribute to the first responders who deal with the aftermath of traumatic road deaths. These brave souls continue to operate in the most chaotic of conditions and are expected to perform despite heart-wrenching scenes. They fight to save lives daily, putting their own lives at risk. For this commitment to service, I say thank you. Let us all collectively play our role in getting road fatalities in Trinidad and Tobago down to zero. Every life matters. Let us all fulfill our part to act for low speed streets. Thank you, and may God continue to bless our nation.
Thank you, Minister, for your thought-provoking words. We now hear from the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, who are instrumental in our push to get the number of road traffic victims down to zero in the near future.
Hi, I'm Sergeant Brent Batson. I'm the Road Safety Coordinator for the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. This Sunday, 21st of November 2021, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service joins local road safety NGO Arrive Alive in recognizing the United Nations World Day of Remembrance for road traffic victims. As an organization dedicated to public safety, we understand far too well the importance of road safety. As first responders to road traffic accidents, we often have to see the tragic results of unsafe driving behaviors and the severe consequences of illegal and sometimes reckless driving. Our officers of the Traffic and Highway Patrol branch and other traffic sections are dedicated to enforcing road traffic laws to help make the roads safer. But more importantly, we understand the negative impact that these traffic crashes can have on families. This year, the United Nations World Day of Remembrance has recognized the importance of obeying speed limits as its main action. We in the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service also recognize the importance of obeying speed limits by the amount of speed tickets that we issue to drivers almost daily, and we recognize its danger and the consequences of collisions on the roadways. We're asking Trinidad and Tobago to please support our initiatives to keep us safe on the roadways by simply doing these things: obeying speed limits, not drinking and driving, always wearing your seatbelt, and not using a mobile phone while driving can make a major difference in making our roads safer for everyone. Join us, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, in recognition of the United Nations World Day of Remembrance for road traffic victims. This Sunday, 21st of November 2021, we are asking Trinidad and Tobago to partner with us to help keep the roadways safer for everyone.
A heartfelt thanks to the TTPS. Now, let's take some time to remember those we have lost on our nation's roads.
My daughter was only 17 years of age, Shaquana Hills. She died on the 13th of September 2021. She was in good spirit when she left home. That evening, she said, "Mommy, I'm going on the road to come back." About an hour later, I got a message stating my daughter got knocked down off the pavement. I immediately fell into pieces on hearing the news. I quickly went out the road to the spot when I saw my daughter lying motionless on the pavement in some bushes. She died immediately on impact. To my daughter, Shaquana Hills, I love you dearly.
Hi, my name is Rihanna Ramuta, and I am the sister of 19-year-old Risa Ramuta, who fatally died in a road accident on July 19th, 2021. Risa left home that evening around 2 p.m. with her boyfriend, very happy and joyful to get some pepper shrimps, as the food places have now opened up. 2 hours later, I got a phone call from my mom that Risa got into a serious road accident approximately minutes to 9 that night. After seeing my sister lie there motionlessly for hours, she was pronounced dead. My sister was the most cheerful but quiet person. She was about to open her very own party store right before her dreams shattered. Risa's memory will always live on in our hearts of all her family and friends, as she was the light of many persons' lives.
On May the 14th, 2021, Josiah was riding his motorbike on the main road when a truck came out from a minor road onto the main road without stopping to see if any vehicle was passing, which caused the truck and Josiah's motorbike to collide. Josiah's body was thrown approximately 20 feet into a drain. Josiah was a hard-working, determined, motivational, loving, caring, kind, respectable, fearless, and selfless person. At only 23, Josiah have managed to accomplished so many stuff. I would like to thank Arrive and Alive for the support during this time of need.
I know it is hard to watch or remember segment without feeling heartbroken. I cannot begin to imagine the pain and trauma these families have gone through. We here at Arrive Alive host this event every year to ensure that the memories of those we have lost are not forgotten. We hope that the pain these families continue to feel can be a lesson to others to reduce the risks that we take on the roads. A reminder to please explore our website, arrivealiveTT.com, to find out more about how you can volunteer to help Arrive Alive spread the word about road safety. It is now time for our final pillar. Act. We are asking all drivers to act responsibly on the roads so you can return home safely to your loved ones. It is my pleasure to introduce Miss Maria Gooding to say a few words.
The World Day of Remembrance, celebrated today, pays tribute to road crash victims and their families. As an avid cyclist, I support the Arrive Alive venture, which highlights the importance of mutual respect on the roads for cyclists as well as drivers alike. I was recently in an accident, and I'll tell you, I am very happy to be here today. I encourage you to check the website arrivealiveTT.com to familiarize yourself with the rules and the regulations of the road safety for all users. We are all in this together. Let's work towards the push to get the number of road traffic victims down to zero in the near future. Peace and love. Stay safe.
If you want to volunteer or contribute to this cause, please go to arrivealiveTT.com for more information. To bring our closing remarks, please welcome Mrs. Sonia Francis Yearwood, Permanent Secretary at the Ministry of Works and Transport.
The World Day of Remembrance for Road Traffic Victims offers us the opportunity to raise awareness about the tragedy of road traffic accidents, learn how individuals, special interest groups, and governments can each do their part to prevent further loss and injury and help victims. I am therefore honored to deliver the vote of thanks for today's proceedings, which places this serious and oftentimes avoidable public health issue at the top of everyone's agenda. I want to begin by thanking the Honorable Minister of Works and Transport, Senator Rohan Sinanan, who remains committed to the cause of safer roads. Through his astute leadership, Trinidad and Tobago has achieved improved systems of operations, greater safety, more efficient law enforcement, and decreased road traffic incidents over the years. To Mrs. Sharon Inglefield and her team, the Ministry of Works and Transport remains eternally grateful for your commitment and tireless work towards this cause. Over the years, Arrive Alive has forged unique partnerships which have maintained political and governmental support for improved road safety measures nationally. Further, they have collaborated with different community groups in order to create educational campaigns for road safety and raise awareness about the suffering of bereaved families. For these efforts, I say thank you. The unwavering commitment of BHP to road safety is reflected in its corporate social responsibility initiatives, and I thank them for their continued support. The mere enactment of legislation and policies does not result in the transformation of culture. Instead, it takes a dedicated cadre of men and women on the ground who faithfully follow the appropriate procedures and protocols to ultimately create safer roads. I refer here to all of our first responders, including the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service and our traffic wardens who enforce our traffic laws. They also do an excellent job in the area of public education and awareness, which is fundamental to influencing the understanding of safer road use. There is also the work of the ambulance services and the Trinidad and Tobago Fire Service that perform life-saving care and support at the scene of a crash. They free bodies from wrecks and provide the needed emotional support in the most chaotic of circumstances, and I am grateful that they remain resilient enough to cope with such chaotic and stressful conditions. In the era of COVID-19, when many individuals have the option to stay safely isolated at a desk. Our first responders have had to brave the elements and continue to work directly with the public. And for all of their dedication and commitment, I say thank you. Finally, I would like to thank all the families who participated in today's event. Experience is one of the most powerful tools we can employ to convey the importance of road safety. By sharing the precious memories of your loved ones, we can put faces and emotions to the tragedy of road traffic violence. Realize that your courage and bravery contribute greatly to saving more sons, daughters, spouses, mothers, and fathers. And I thank you today for enriching this annual program with your authenticity and desire to create a safer world. Thank you once again to all who participated. Stay safe. See you next year. And may God continue to bless our nation.
Thank you, Permanent Secretary Francis Yearwood. Thank you to all our sponsors. Our platinum sponsor, BHP. And this brings us to the end of our program. Thank you so much for joining us. Stay safe as we close to the sweet sounds of Freetown Collective.
Greetings everyone, this is the Freetown Collective family, and we join with the Arrive Alive family and the global community in remembering the lives of those who passed due to road accidents, supporting the families and, singing some beautiful music in their memory. Let's go.
Anyone can see the me I am with you's a better me. So here's my heart, hold it for me, it's all I have. Treat me carefully and don't you worry, beats for you only. You're the love I thought I'd never meet.
Keep my heart dry when others drown.
don't you worry. Beats for you only. 'Cause you're the love I thought I'd never meet. 'Cause you're the love I thought I'd never meet. 'Cause you're the love I thought I'd never meet. 'Cause you're... You ready? Arrival Live. Yeah. Love. You are dearer to me than all the stars. So many wish but never reach. So when I've fallen and all the world seems dark, you help me find my meaning. Now we go down the road now. In the still of the night, I lay listening to you breathe. People search for heaven all their lives. How lucky am I, heaven's breathing next to me. Oh, should me ba, me ba. Oh, should me ba, me ba. Oh, should me ba, me ba. Vijani, Arumida, yeah, 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 yeah. For the depth of this feeling, I will love you in the heat of the morning and the cool of the night. Hey. How blessed am I to know you like this. When you touch me, I feel free. People search for heaven all their lives. How lucky am I, heaven's breathing next to me. Oh, should me ba, yeah, mama. Oh, should me ba, yeah. Oh, should me ba, vijani. Arubida, yeah, 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 yeah. You are dearer to me than all the stars. So many wish but never reach. 'Cause when I've fallen and all the world seems dark, you help me find my peace. Life is precious, life is precious. Yeah. Tough, but we gon' get through. I just had a rough 2 years. Just want to let down my head. Don't want to forget, but remember, no weapon formed shall prosper. I have wings on my heart, through the light, through the dark. They can't stop me, they can't stop me. If a fire needs to start, trust me, I go be the spark. So just watch me, just watch me. Hey. I used to be where I was, right now I am where I am. I'll always believe and trust, it's part of the master's plan. I used to be where I was, right now I am where I am. I'll always believe and trust, it's part of the master's plan. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Eyes are elemental force like rain or like the thunder. When we open up we mouth, they watch me and they wonder how them youth from Trinidad so good at how they sound. So tell them Almighty touch me voice, people love Freetown. So wings through the light, through the dark, they can't can't stop me. They can't stop me. If a fire need to start, trust me, I gon' be the spark. So just watch me. Just watch me. I used to be where I was. Right now I am where I am. I'll always believe and trust. It's part of the master's plan. I used to be where I was. Right now I am where I am. I'll always believe and trust. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. There is no war between me and you, no, no. There is no war. Let there be love. They can't stop me. They can't stop me. If a fire needs to start, trust me, I gon' be the spark. So just watch me. Just watch me.
Watch me, watch me.
I used to be
where I was.
Right now I am
where I am.
I'll always believe
and trust.
It's part of the master's plan. I used to be
where I was.
Right now I am
where I am.
I'll always believe it's part of the master's plan. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Strong enough, be strong enough. Yeah, na na, yeah, na na na. La 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 la. La 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 la. Sending love from here to there and everywhere. Yeah. Only love truly wins. Fight with anything else, you have to fight again. May your heart find peace anywhere you come from. Good up, you could that down. Blessings on my nation. Yeah.
Can you feel the love that's in the air?
If you feel it, let me hear you sing.
Dancing, moving,
na 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 na.
Can you feel the love that's in the
naturalistic, hidden in the heart of every man.
Dancing, moving, grooving everywhere.
DJ, here we go. Hey, this city can't hold me. My vibe's too high, and my heart it told me jump right now. You will touch the sky. Feel my love unfolding like a laughing flame. All who did not know me when I done they gon' know the name. A million people coming down, dancing to a song. Hey. Love is life and life is love. Blessings from above. Sing it if you know it. Yeah.
Hey.
Can you feel the love that's in the air? Well, if you feel it, let me hear you say dancing, moving, grooving everywhere. If you feel it, let me hear you say na 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 na. Everybody sing na 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 na. Take me to the river, take me to the sea. Wash over me music, bathe me in your melody. We had such a blessed ride, sweeter than a million bees. People live 1,000 lives and never get this free.
People come and go,
dancing to a song. Love is life, yeah. Love is life and life is love. Blessings from above. Tell me, can you? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Can you feel the love that's in the air? I need to know now. I need to know now. Dancing, moving, grooving everywhere. If you feel it, let me hear you say now. Everybody sing na 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 na. Take me to the river, take me to the sea. Wash over me music, wash over me. Yeah. Take me to the river, take me to the river. Wash over me music, wash over me. Can you feel the love that's in the air? It's always been around you now. Dancing, moving everywhere. Rock with us. Rock with me. Yeah. Can you feel it? Can you feel the love? Feel the love. If you feel it, let me hear you say na 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 na. Everybody sing na 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 na.